What's good, chat? Stream should have started. Oh wait, we're like 10 seconds in. I've just been whistling for a second. Oh, I can hear myself. That's never good. Drag that over there. How are you doing, Urameshi in chat? Aditya, Dario, Almighty. My guy Ahmed, what's good, bro? Put that there. Put that here. Okay, I think we can dive straight in. How are you doing, people? Hunter x Hunter chapter 403. Title is Results. Results of what? The results of Kaiser's meddling last chapter. Let me put the volume of this down a bit. Alright. Chapter 403. I'm just gonna dive right in, I think. Keep that up. We'll be engaging with chat all the way through, of course. Oh wait, that chat is working. I can just turn this off then. That's working. Okay. That's weird. Sorry, stream difficulties and shit. Hey, what's good, Tyke? How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well. The amount of cooking going on right now, can't keep track of all the ingredients. Yeah, that is this arc. It's quite the recipe, man. What's that one dish with like 1,000 recipe, 1,000 ingredients? There's one like iconic dish that's known for having. I don't know. That's the successful. Seeing JJK and TCB latest chapters and then release. Oh man, don't remind me. Chapter link. We don't do that, man. We don't. TCBscans.me, bro. There's your link. Togashi also got better with his health. I saw something about that, yeah. I don't know if you hear snoring. Just ignore it. Finally making this one of these live. How you doing, Sakura? I think I just want to dive straight into the chapter, to be honest. There is a Bleach episode I'm very excited for, which we'll be watching on Twitch immediately after this. Yeah. Let's dive into this. Number 403 results. I love that little first panel of the black whale. The succession wall speeds up. Yeah, man. I'd like last chapter. The events of last chapter is gonna accelerate things, I think, drastically. I'm expecting some shit to go down in the next 10 to 15 chapters. 11th day, Wednesday, 6:45 AM. So we've gone back in time a bit to Balsamico. Tier 2 Justice Bureau building, prosecution, courthouse entrance area. Ooh, Justice Bureau? Justice Bureau? I'm loving the art here as well. Really good art. Like you can tell with the volume scans that this is gonna look incredible. It's just one of those things where the magazine scans and just in general, like scanlations, even Viz, they don't look too good. None of Halkenberg's soldiers are around the courtroom. His personal guards are either being monitored in the VVIP area or have been dispersed to the lower tiers. He has no allies left to activate his ability. Yo, chat, give me literally 2 seconds. Alright, my bad for that. The art in these past couple chapters has been really great. Yeah, all 3 of the last chapters have. Well, I'm reading this one for the start, but the first page here, I really like the art here already. Incredibly detailed backgrounds. Like, look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Like, I can count 22 heads in this third big panel of the page. Obviously, it's the courthouse entrance area. Are we gonna see Cleopatra? Are we gonna see Cleopatra? We need a library of horror for Hunter x Hunter for real. We need something better than that, bro. Not even hating, but like it needs to be very in depth. What's good, Raf? I ain't seen you in a minute. So, Balsamico is obviously trying to get to Halkenberg. He'll have no means of escape during the cross-examination. His demise is 100% certain. The judge and defense lawyer are also at risk of infection, although their distance reduces it to below 2%. This being a closed court case means the chances of a pandemic are extremely low. But if it did happen, we'll contain it using martial law. The emphasis, like the silhouetted left leg here, obviously tied to technique. Wow, what's going on? The art is really nice in this chapter. And there's more visuals than I was expecting. Like Victor. This rumbling, it can't be. Halkenberg shouldn't have any personal guards with him. Vict. What on earth just happened? Military sign language. Are they blocking verbal communications? We've discovered the secret to Halkenberg's ability. Oh shit! Ooh! 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 Balsamico's position is 11.9 meters from the two of them. 25 meters ahead that... Fully prepared... 25 meters ahead, then 11.9 meters to the right. To amend the 26 degrees disparity brought by firing. As a reminder, Vic was attacked by Halkenberg on day 10. Okay, thank you. I do remember vaguely. To amend the 26 degrees disparity brought by firing, step 60 centimeters forward. Grimulous dissonances fire. The kanji is the Japanese title of the novel We Need to Talk About Kevin. Someone fill me in on the lore there. Vix was sent to room 1009 after Shikaku's death. The attack on him is what led to Balsamico calling the Justice Bureau, but he was nowhere to be found. I started my Succession War reread a few days ago. But I'm low-key considering rereading the entire manga. But I'm still going to continue with the Succession War reread regardless because it's currently ongoing. Yeah, whoever said we need a library or horror for one of these, they weren't lying. To be fair though, even with last week's chapter, with 402, streaming it, I feel like the stream aspect of things is not the most ideal way to experience these things, because if I was reading this in my own time, I'd be wiki and shit, bro. I'd be double checking little things. But I feel like if something insane happens, I want to have reacted to it, you know what I mean? I want to have caught that on stream. But with 402, like I didn't take it in fully on stream. I read it like 4 times after the stream and collected everything about it. Watched a bunch of videos on it and shit. I feel like with Succession War, you need to be actively discussing it all the time to keep track of everything, because a month away and you're forgetting some crucial stuff. There's just so much going on. Have you seen that movie We Need to Talk About Kevin? I have not, unfortunately. That's why I asked, anyone got the lore on this? Like anyone know? I'll probably research this later on. But it's interesting. Grimulous dissonances. We need to talk about Kevin. I don't know why this has caught my attention. There's probably something hidden in there. Hit body with a spirit gun? Hasn't the trial started yet? No, both parties requested to reschedule. Both? For what reason? The plaintiff cited a lack of preparation due to equipment trouble, which was rejected by the judge. However, the defendant's request citing the defendant's ill health was accepted and the trial will commence once they recover. What's going on? Does equipment trouble mean the mission was aborted? But Halkenberg's ability already activated. With the timing, Balsamico must be the target. But if it was true, then why is Halkenberg the one recovering? I thought he couldn't activate it alone. A mutual blow? Could Balsa have noticed the ability's activation and charged with the TSK-17? That's the thing we saw last chapter. No, it's too soon for symptoms to appear. There must be another cause. The particulars on Haukenberg's status: he suddenly felt unwell and collapsed on the spot. He's currently resting in the medical room and his condition has stabilized. By the way, was there anyone with Haukenberg? Yes, around a dozen of Haukenberg's supporters were present and helped care for him. A few of them are staying by his side to look after him. Prince Benjamin, the captain of the guards, has arrived. He wants to speak with you. Just a second. This is most likely a trap, and Haukenberg's illness a fake. The captain was probably attacked by Haukenberg and is trying to contact me against his will. Yeah, sounds about right. Good deductive thinking, my guy Benjamin. You look like a meathead, but you smart. In other words, Haukenberg's ability is a coercive type of manipulation. Concerning Shikaku, Shikaku always kill me. I need to add. Wait, let me see if I can. Where's the one page? Cinema. This is actual cinema. Where is it? You guys can see. I feel like you guys can see. Yeah, you should be able to see. Yeah, what's good, Stardust? I'm gonna be watching Bleach straight after this. On Twitch though. Concerning Shikaku, Balsamico said that manipulation abilities work on a first-come, first-served basis. For one-on-one situations, sure, but it's safe to assume that rule wouldn't apply against a well-coordinated group with powerful nen. Now, what will the captain try to pull on me? Prince Benjamin, it's Balsamico might. What happened exactly? Let's see what they're capable of. Getting straight to the point, the mission is not yet complete. The trial was postponed due to troubles on Haukenberg's side. Did you notice the rumbling earlier? Of course. An Nen arrow was fired at me, but it missed. Haukenberg lost consciousness on the spot, likely from attempting... Yeah, this is cap. Likely from attempting back-to-back activations, or maybe due to using civilians instead of personal guards. A plausible explanation, but it's clearly a fake illness to delay the trial. I see, so in other words, the trial won't be resuming anytime soon. Balsamico, if you return without finishing your mission, I'll consider it a coup d'etat plotted in collusion with Haukenberg. I will issue special martial law and purge the both of you. This is obviously a monologue. Same speech bubble. Right, but I see this as our chance. I would like your permission to meet with Haukenberg. I assume his supporters will be in the medical room with him, but they shouldn't pose a threat. Plan to appear as if you'll carry out the mission in the medical room while secretly waiting for an opportunity to trap me? Yo, Benjamin got trust issues, my guy. Can't blame him. He's in an active war. All decisions on the field are up to you. All I care about is the results. I'm aware that since Haukenberg's ability has been used, it's difficult, no, impossible to trust me. Therefore, I won't return until my mission is executed perfectly. Please inform my subordinates of this. I'll report back today with positive results. Damn, it's cooking. It's cooking. Is he really telling the truth? I don't know, Benjamin. You tell me, bro. No, I mustn't waver. Until I have undeniable proof the mission is complete, he's an enemy. That rumbling's target was Balsamico. Until we find out the truth of the matter, remain on high alert. If he leaves the bureau without making contact first, I'll immediately enact a special martial law. Inform the second and third tiers immediately. Roger. First, Prince Benjamin. Prince Fugetsu and a member of the Justice Bureau have something they wish to hand you personally. Okay, obviously we went back in time from last chapter. I'll need to keep the head of the Justice Bureau on my side for a long time, even after becoming king. I'll use this opportunity to share information and build a good relationship. Send him through. That's why. So he was stressed last chapter. He was stressed, and we saw him like chilling. I remember last stream I was like, this guy woke up on the right side of the bed today, but nah, he was stressing. And we see him like composed. Benjamin last chapter, but obviously he's trying to build a good relationship with Kaiser and the Justice Bureau, so it makes sense. But he was stressing. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I understand. That's quite alright. No need to worry, sweetheart. That's splendid. Is that Unma? That is Unma. How quiet like you. How quite like you. I'll back you all the way. It's a shame I won't get to see you at the banquet, but... Oh, shit! So it's confirmed. He knows. Halkenberg knows. I mean, their noses are the same, right? Like I was saying, I've been saying that this is probably the straight from last chapter though, yeah. That guy introduced the plot point and immediately resolved it. I mean, not resolved per se, but I'm so proud of you, Halkenberg, my dearest little boy. The first queen is Halkenberg's real mother. Everyone fears Lese Majesty. I don't know what that means. Let me Google that. Lese meaning. Huh? What does it mean? Like Lese dash? Everyone fears I don't know. Everyone fears Lesser Majesty, but the dead can speak freely. The leading theory I found on a foreign site suggests that to protect Halkenberg from his brother's assassination attempts, the first queen asked the second queen to be his mother, thus changing the succession order. Why would Dwazul agree to something like this though? Like, what's in it for This war has rendered the succession order meaningless, but if the rumor is true, it could mean the first queen might use her connections to help Halkenberg win. Would have made no sense for Halkenberg to be Bjorn's kid from a storytelling perspective. Would have been like doing the same twist twice. Yeah, I didn't like the Bjorn's kid idea at all. Was not a fan of that. I've straight away thought it's just that I fully thought it was Unmob just because it's like the simplest explanation. They've got the same damn nose, like identical. It's not even like they look so similar that I thought the obvious answer might be the answer there. But the fact that I'm saying that while being against Saraidnik Netero is ironic. But with Saraidnik Netero, I feel like that's attaching a bit too much to Seti. The character's already got so much going on, so much surrounding him, so much attached to him. I feel like it will do more harm than good. I'm not like against it happening. It could happen. It could be peak. I could be wrong and Togashi could pull it off. But it's one of those where I feel like I hope if it were to happen, it could diminish other things surrounding him. Like, he's already tied up to Kurapika, obviously. Phantom Troop shit, Meteor City, Morena. There would be a lot like tied to him, but yeah. But at the same time, the one compelling argument I've heard for it, beyond the obvious stuff like the clear Netero parallels, one compelling argument I've heard for it is that Seti has like the weakest. He's got the weakest bodyguards, and his strongest bodyguards want to kill him, and everyone else in his he's besides himself. If you take him out of the equation, if you were to take all the princes out of the equation, he's the weakest link by far in the succession war. In their factions. So maybe not by far. I can see maybe a couple others are around it, but I'd say he's the weakest link. But yeah, I'm with you on Mariam Tyke. I think it's Mariam, and the only reason why I think it's Mariam is because it's the easiest answer right now, but it really could be anybody. I'm not really gonna put too much stock into it. Lese Majesty is an offense or defamation against the dignity of a ruling head of state. Thank you, Speeding. Much appreciated. Anyways, let me continue reading. This war has rendered the succession order meaningless, but if this rumor is true, it could mean the first queen might use her connections to help Halkenberg win. A simple net rumor. Nothing surprising. There are things only the dead can do, and even more so say. Please, look after Fugetsu. Nothing political, just a standard letter. I see no reason to show you. So he was the one who... I wonder if others got this letter though. Who is Kaiser working for? Oh, Kaiser, I just saw him in the next panel. She was clever. I wouldn't be surprised if she set up a plan to help her little sister. That said, it's likely a bluff and just a shot in the dark request. Even assuming the second and third's letters do contain evidence, how could a little brat have the political influence to dig up information my team couldn't? I would have liked to question him for information about the succession war or personal details, but having him doubt the Bureau's impartiality even slightly would be catastrophic. It's more than enough that we know how real the threat of martial law has become. The whole Justice Department sus as hell. My guy Steiner is with them, and I've got the craziest stocks on Steiner. I don't know why, I just gravitated to him. He's in a way responsible for this entire arc. Not really. Like he proposed Nasubi and beyond were gonna have this expedition regardless, but he made it happen in the way it did, like the new continent stuff, those elements of it. Steiner, I just have stocks on him, man. Steiner has good intentions, yeah, I do think so, yeah. Kaiser, I feel like Kaiser's either being manipulated or Togashi's like really fucking with us. They're reading letters. Things are accelerating, man. The only ones to refuse were the 4th and 13th prince, as well as the convalescent 9th prince. I wanted Tsuriding to read it, but he refused. It sounds better on paper, to be honest. He immediately said, just toss it. Oh well, even just one of them taking interest in my misdirection is a win. Being an information broker may even garner Fu-chan some respect. Placing the marker in Lazarus's chambers is a massive victory in itself. The hard part comes next. True. Thanks to Basho, she can be left alone without being bothered by cursed spirits, so I think it's best if we let Fugetsu rest for a while. Agreed, it'd be terrible if we push her too hard and she can't use her power when we need it most. Let's rest as well. Okay, the mission starts tomorrow evening. Room 1014. My guy Kurapika. It seems that a death penalty is enacted on those who attempt to leave the war. Unfortunately, this ship is a literal Kodoku pot. And the princes will really have to fight each other till the end. Now, I feel like there might be another way. I feel like there's probably a way to invalidate the succession war for it to stop, for them to be able to leave the ship. We'll see. It makes sense to think that a Nen ability preventing anyone from leaving the ship would mean that death is the only way out. However, I actually see this as a beacon of light. How? Interesting. Queen, in order to set... Good, a queen. Queen. I mean, she is a queen, but just the way it reads is funny. Queen, in order to save Wobble and the other young princes, I need you to grant me permission to do something. What is it? What? What's going on? What's cooking? What's cooking? What are these coins? Oh, Zhang Lei's coins, obviously. Of all the coins produced by my Nen Beast, 7 are in my possession and 3 have been gifted to others. The problem is, a coin that previously read 1 now reads 10. Okay. 1, 10. What's worse is we have no idea what this means. We're completely in the dark. I'd like to hear everyone's opinions. 1 coin is made each day. So after 10 days, you have 10 coins. Then once 10 days have passed, the coins change. Possibly. Let's write 10 days ago on the 10 coin and make sure to write the date on each new coin. That way we can confirm this hypothesis within 10 days. Any other ideas? We need to check the coins gifted to other people. Indeed. Not only in order to inform them of the potential greater wealth, but to receive permission to monitor the changes in their success. Put it simply, inform them of the growth rates. Assuming that the coin grows by a factor of 10 every 10 days, then within a month, it will become 10,000. I see, and after 630 days we can cast Hocus Pocus. Huh? Just talking to myself, never mind. Am I stupid? Is he trolling or? Don't mind me, I'm just googling Hocus Pocus, bro. Yeah, okay. Meaningless talk activity typically designed to trick someone or conceal the truth of a situation. Come on, man. Hocus Pocus. These are all theories I've been over 1,000,000 times. These goons lack the necessary experience. Okay, I should have just read the next line. These are all theories I've been over 1,000,000 times. These goons lack the necessary experience for me to test an ability's effect. Phone room 1014. Kaiser does mean king in German, literally. Like Yuhaba's in Bleach, Yuhaba's the Quincy hymn is called Kaiser Gesang, which is, it means king's hymn. So yeah, it means king in German. Interesting that Kaiser, that we have a character called Kaiser in the Justice Bureau with such a prominent role at the moment, given kings in Hunter x Hunter. Isn't it Emperor? Yeah, I think it is actually. You might be right. I think it is Emperor. I think it is right. If it is King of Kings. You're right, Raf. It is Emperor. Yeah, Emperor. In order to acquire information on Nen and my guardian beast ability necessary to win this war, I'm gonna need someone like Kurapika. It comes from Caesar, so yeah, okay, it makes sense. It's no problem. Halkenberg's team informed me of the group fainting ahead of time. After meeting with me, they may appear to be under the effects of hypnotherapy. My guy Steiner! But that's only because they have been relieved of anxiety and are overcome with joy. They'll be fully conscious again in no time. That one, right? Yes. The 10 supporters who visited the prince passed out in the waiting room, and just like he said, they were back to normal right away. But there's something else that caught my interest. The fact that a staff member passed out in a different time and place, manifesting identical symptoms. Huh? Hard to brush this one off as a coincidence. Sure it wasn't a coincidence? Where's the staff member now? I'll look into it just in case. To discover Halkenberg's objective and form an alliance, it may be best to explain our current situation as well. They're in a private room, awaiting further tests. Understood, I'll conduct an interview. Please give me their name and room number. It's Wario Bay in room E6. But for a man who loves all that is fair, what will he think of me? Meeting Halkenberg knowing so little about his ability is too risky. I'll find out all I can from Wario. Wario, please tell me exactly what happened. I promise that your beliefs will have no impact on your standing here in the Bureau. We have confirmed the use of a mysterious power in the Succession War. Prince Cacho died while trying to escape because of this power. If this somehow actually ties into the chapter 1 hands, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, the visual similarities are uncanny. Since it was pointed out, someone pointed it out in my comment section, and I was like, damn, it's literally identical. It's not identical, but it's very similar, I'd say. The hands from page 1, chapter 1, the mysterious unknown, and the Cacho's death scene. Prince Cacho died while trying to escape because of this power. It appears this ship is surrounded by a barrier that is aware of a person's royal blood. I'm not the kind to mince words, so here are the facts. Superpowers exist, and princes are using them as weapons. They're not just using them as weapons, there's a whole fucking... It's like the #1 commodity on the ship. I mean, that is weapons, but... It's like, it's beyond weapons. It's like money. They're using it like money. It's like finance. This is a mistranslation. When Kaiser is assuring Wario he's mentioning Halkenberg, not Benjamin. TCB fucked up again. Okay, thank you. I'm not the kind to mince words, so here are the facts. Superpowers exist and the princes are using them as weapons. I'm willing to act outside my role as the Bureau's head of prosecution and back Prince Benjamin, given that he protects Prince Fugetsu. Benjamin wouldn't do that, so yeah, he's talking about Halkenberg. Thank you for letting me know, Aditya. That makes a lot of sense. What is that? A symbol bestowed upon me by the prince. Halkenberg told me that if you were to speak openly about Nen, then I should show you this. The prince predicted I'd meet with you? Oh? Oh? Yes, it's only natural that he would be suspected after the mass fainting. For you not to meet him directly implies you're being cautious, which means you're aware of Nen. Spot on. The 9th Prince Halkenberg will soon perish. Okay, damn. Okay, damn. A lot of people have been obviously theorizing this due to the last few chapters. Are you sure? Yes, I've completed the mission. Huh? What am I looking at right now? Is this just imagery? Wait. I'll show absolute proof of my success tonight as planned. He's not dead. He's not dead. Halkenberg's in his body. Halkenberg in his body. I'm so dumb, Rafa. Halkenberg in his body. You want me to publish? You want to publish the letter? Yes, I'll begin the 2nd round of Nen training tomorrow. Same as before, I'll send an open invitation to each prince. But this time, I'll add that I'll be divulging the contents of the letter. You think Kaiser's definitely gonna clock? Halkenberg's cooking, man. Damn. We're about to get Halkenberg versus Benjamin? Only your letter, of course, not mine. There's 3 reasons. First, to avoid an unnecessary if you think it's necessary, but why? There's 3 reasons. First, to avoid unnecessary suspicion. The older prince's crimes and rumors were revealed to one another, so they must be wondering if the younger princes have also been made privy to that information. We'll squash those concerns. Secondly, I hope to slow down this war. Kurapika, man. Nigga, this shit is just speeding up. Like, the second it started speeding up, you're talking about slowing it down by sharing Prince Cacho's feelings. Thirdly, I hope that being the first to go public will put me into contact with some of the older princes. Odds are they'll come empty-handed. But depending on who they send and with what, they may attempt to postpone or cancel the letter's publication by bargaining. Kurapika reveals the letter. Ooh, that was a chapter. There's a lot going on. Bro, I need to reread at least like the last few days. Nah, I need to reread the whole arc. I need to continue with the full arc. Eduardo with the 2 euros 49. Come Ludo, broke boy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Chapter 389 will help a lot. Benjamin gonna get cooked. I've always felt like Benjamin would last long, but like it's Hunter x Hunter, innit? I'm not really gonna put too many stocks into any expectations. God damn. Who's the guy talking to the justice guy near the end? Who's the guy talking to Kaiser? This is Wario. This is someone in the Justice Bureau who he's someone who collapsed alongside the situation. I'm guessing he's in bed with Halkenberg. Given this, I need to reread this chapter properly. And I'm gonna god damn. I need to discuss this shit with the people, bro. The fact that the 3 front runners are all almost children, the freeway dynamic gonna go crazy. Wonder when Sarahel will go to the Nen class and enact her curse on Warble. Benjamin told them not to let Bowser in. He already knows he's being possessed. When Benjamin dies, everything gonna start flying off the handle. It would be, like, plot-wise, it would be very cool for the #1, you know, highest projected to win being the first, like, not the first to die, obviously, Momose and Sale are dead, but being the first major death, if you know what I mean. Those two aren't really, I mean, Cacho as well. I'd say Cacho's a bit of a major death for the arc. Kinda, not really though, nah, not really, because of the GSB and just because of the, nah. I'd say the first major death being Benjamin. I think Benjamin gonna last for a while via martial law, but he'll die at some point. He's definitely gonna die at some point. What letter is Kurapika talking about? The one Fugetsu gave him? Well, let's read this again. Yes, he's talking about the one Fugetsu gave him, yes. The quote-unquote Cacho letter. But is this Kurapika, like, falling right into Kaiser and the Justice Bureau's hands? Let me go back to 402 real quick, actually. The final page of 402 listed one last letter to Kurapika. Okay, so this is the only letter. This is the letter, right? The princess can't leave the boat as long as this damned war is still ongoing, but I'm sure you can come up with a plan that won't spill any more royal blood. Is this all there is to the letter? Or is this just one part of it? Have you seen the Bleach episode? No, I'm going to be live on Twitch right after this stream. So in like 10-15 minutes-ish. Also, you asked earlier, but we need to talk about Kevin is about this troubled boy who is abused by his mum who believes he's evil. It's basically a nature versus nurture theme throughout the film. Okay, thank you. Wait, you got a Twitch channel? I do indeed. I'm not about to read this entire thing again on stream, but Wait for Aviz. I'm guessing that's supposed to say Viz. Yeah. Yeah. Viz tomorrow. I might do a discussion stream for the last few chapters sometime in the next few days. Or actually, I'm just gonna wait for me to finish rereading the arc. Unma's crazy that we gave birth to Benjamin, Seri, and Hulkenberg. She will obviously have a huge role in this arc. Also, she seems to have a favorite. Yeah. Hulkenberg has her likeness, so him being the favorite on top. Forget the likeness. The likeness is one thing, but there's also the guy's just, he's the model child. I sent you a small timeline of days 10 and 11 on Twitter, and that's simplifying things. I didn't include stuff like the Mafia events. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Tuesday, day 10. 11:30. Vic gets attacked. Okay, let me actually copy and paste this onto docs or something, so I can show it to chat. Oh. Showing you guys my docs. Alright. Tuesday, day 10, Victor gets attacked, 4th massive rumbling. 15 minutes later, Kurapika makes the contract of Longhi. 1:30, third way alliance between Zanglei, Tubeppa, and Kurapika is official. 2 o'clock, Beyond meets someone. Did he meet the person? Or he just asked to meet someone? Let me actually go back to 401. Oh, I need to watch out before I get fucking... Somebody I want to speak to, can you bring them here for me? Okay, no, so he's Beyond wants to meet someone, okay. Remove the filter for a sec. He asked me, that's my bad. No worries. Wednesday, day 11. Thank you very much for this, by the way. 6 AM, Melody, Kacho, and Kaiser make their plans. Yep, Balsamico gets shot at 6:45. Oh, I need to putting the filter back on and off is scary, bro. Yeah, so it's literally this scene, 6:45. I'm honestly tempted to compile like a I'm honestly a chronological sequence of pages. I might do something like that, at least for like the last few chapters, because there's so much shit going on. I don't think it'll work though. With the way things are presented, it'll probably be very hard to make that work. But I'll try a chronological sequence of pages. I'll give it a shot for sure. Balsamico tells Benjamin he'll finish the job. Benjamin gets the letter from Fugetsu, so an hour and 5 minutes later, that's obviously Hulkenberg talking to him. Seri on his treadmill. Kurapika gets his letter at 8:50 AM, and we don't know what time Balsamico, in quotes, completes his mission. Kurapika meets Zanglei, we don't know when. Evening, Balsamico shows Benjamin the proof he succeeded, meaning Hulkenberg might die then. Did I miss a timestamp somewhere? Oh no, dude. Just evening. Okay. Thursday, second round of 9 classes start. Kacho, Melody, and Kaiser's mission starts. I think this is just... What day did all of the Mafia stuff in the 2022 batch take place? I'm pretty sure that was 10th day. That was all day 10. Yeah, that was all day 10. Alright, let me read this. Okay. The thing that trips me up the most is the urgent announcement made in chapter 400. It makes sense that it's Hulkenberg's death, but the timeline doesn't match. And it's weird that the upper tier hasn't reacted to it as well, if it was made on day 10. Maybe it was just broadcasted on the lower tiers. I can't stop thinking about it. Let me actually go back to that and double check. I remember what you're talking about, but let's... Where is it? It It was in the lower tiers, so it would have been before we switched POVs. We bring you grave nose. Please stop what you're doing and listen carefully. This is an emergency announcement. Yeah, so it's in this little scene. Bleach or Hunter Hunter, bro? Don't ask me them questions, man. Trying to get me attacked. I feel that Tagashi would have given notes on days passing. He's been specific on the timeline. Quite a bit of time has passed on lower tiers. It could be on like, yeah, I don't think so. It could have, Jay, but he's been so specific on timeline. I don't know. Manga X novel with images tick. Chat, do I time them out? Let me know. I've been ignoring the days and time, so I now have to pay attention to those too. Yeah, nah, days and time you kind of have to, because this is the furthest thing from chronological, bro. Like, we lost a lot of last chapter was after this chapter, so it's just, bro, this this fucking arc, man. There's a good doc on this somewhere for days. Someone needs to share that. I do kind of want to make one. Man, whoever mentioned Library of Ohara-esque for Hunter x Hunter early on was cooking, because that kind of format might be the move. Not gonna lie, I am considering. Let me know if Seri Benjamin Halkenberg is the Gonmeru and Netero of Succession War. Nah, they ain't got that much juice. The Gonmeru and Netero of Succession War is gonna be... Nah, it's to be fair, that is a bet. I use your guide a lot. Scroll, if there's a much better guide. Let me actually share this. This was made by someone whose podcast I'm actually gonna be on tomorrow. So I guess it's a good time to say how many people are in here. There's 148 people in here. Do us a favor and go subscribe to the Hunter Association podcast. I'm gonna be on this tomorrow. I don't know if the video will be up tomorrow. It might be up the day after tomorrow. But I just sent the link in the chat. And let me grab the charts they made. It's an image link. Yeah, here it is. And I'll put that in chat for you guys as well. It's like a much you mean with the two guys? Yes, John, yeah. It's like a much improved version of the one I made a couple years ago, like 2.5, 3 years ago at this point. I'd say 2 years ago probably. I love that pod. Great stuff. Yeah, if I take off the filter, yeah, very good charts on everything. But yeah, I just sent that in chat, so if you guys want to see the not very fleshed out Justice Bureau of the Black Whale, that aged really well, huh? I mean, it's still not, they're still not super fleshed out, but they're gonna be. I'd say probably soon. I mean, already I'd say they're pretty fleshed out. This link seems to be updated on timeline till 402. The timeline on the Hunterpedia wiki is pretty good. Wait, does this page have a timeline? Nah, I don't think it does. But this is up to chapter 400. I keep saying it, but this arc is actually nuts, man. 100 chapters still to go. Yeah, I think it's anywhere between 80 to like 120 more chapters. Because I feel like... nah, let me not make a CA comparison. CA is the only arc you can kind of look to that's such a like of such a scale, and this blows it out of the water in terms of scale. But even then, it's hard to compare because I don't think it's gonna have anywhere near like the same structure as CA. CA has 263 Palace Invasion starts, and it's just everything erupts at once and it starts, right? Like the climax begins type shit. The trigger is pulled, the gun is shot, the race begins kind of thing. Succession, well, I don't think we're gonna get that. I feel like we're gonna have some POVs, some plot threads reaching a climax and concluding while others are still in the build-up phase or others are being introduced. I feel like it's gonna be a lot more complex with how it's structured, and how things are like the setup and payoff of things is gonna be a lot more scattered and not as streamlined. Honest question, is there any other series you see yourself doing content on? Hella. I want to move away, not move away, but I want to delve into other mediums, man. I make videos on manga. I don't make I'm not an anime guy. You guys know this. I'm not much of an anime guy, but I am a TV guy, and I really want to make Sopranos and The Wire videos. I've wanted to for ages, but it's challenging and daunting, but I'll get there. You've been on Tokyo Ghoul since 2020. Mad Men, watch Twin Peaks. Nah, I've got too much on the list in terms of shows. I'm good off your recommendations. Graphic Great, aka Western Road Flows, aka Relative Observer, aka Graceler, aka your 7 fucking alter egos that you have, bro. Search Hunterpedia timeline and scroll to the bottom of the wiki page is pretty decent. Hunterpedia timeline. Okay. Succession contest. Okay, yeah, this is really good. This is really good, yeah. Between August 11th, 2000, early June, Gon's 14th birthday in red. I don't know why I've got this open like I'm reading it. The Wire is the best show I've ever watched. Based. Cooked. It's the greatest show ever made. Side by side with The Sopranos. I mean, I do prefer The Sopranos ever so slightly. But that's just because Tony tax. If The Wire had... I mean, it has Omar, but if The Wire had... Nah, even Omar, I wouldn't say he's not like... He's not Triple S. He's just conceptually so absurd that... he's high rated for me. But if The Wire had like a it's not the kind of show, it probably would work against it if it had a character that was so like heavily explored and developed over the course of the 4 seasons. It wouldn't work. It would feel out of place. So it's just not that kind of show. How you feel about Breaking Bad? I love it. Generational show. One of my favorites. Score all the way to the bottom, brother. It's got the most recent events to 402. Oh, okay, nice. Nice. Kacho shows Melody a picture of the mark. Okay, this is very cool. This is gonna be useful. Shout out the Hunterpedia wiki man. One Piece and Hunter x Hunter have like really good wikis, bro. It makes me go look at the Bleach wiki and wanna vomit, bro. The people who run the Bleach wiki, they will pay for their crimes, fam. Anyways, speaking of Bleach, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of fiending for that episode. So I think I'm gonna end the stream, and I think we're gonna move to Twitch. Since someone was shocked earlier that I have a Twitch channel, I guess I should put in the chat. Here is the Twitch. I'm gonna be like 5 minutes probably. I need to get episode downloaded and shit. But yeah, see you guys on Twitch. Well, see the Bleach fans on Twitch. For the Hunter x Hunter fans, have a good one, and I'll see you guys next week, or maybe sometime. I'm gonna be streaming more regularly, so. And Hunter x Hunter's like, it's at a point right now where you can discuss like a chapter for 7 hours, so probably a lot of Hunter x Hunter stream. Did I miss? Yes, you did, my guy. Pull up to Twitch though. Pull up to Twitch, Shash, because I'm about to watch the Bleach episode, bro. Pull up to Twitch. Anyways, in a bit.